Cleveland under Commander General YaAhla. We here this evening riding with the heavy hitter, the chemic killer, the Christian destroyer. I call him Thanos of the UPK, the baddest debater in the land, none other than your captain, our captain, my captain, Captain 13,000 Tazariot. You understand? Welcome to Cleveland, sir. Great to have your presence here amongst the Akim.
I appreciate it, man. The brother has been wonderful, man. I did beat a couple of y'all in the pool game, and I got beat once.
Did some spanking.
Brother came in here and put vengeance on the Lord on the pool table. I'm tired of you beating these boys, Cat. Get off the table. But no, it's been wonderful, man. You brothers picked me up last night, man. It's been excellent so far.
Yeah.
What's the name of the place? Shays?
Shays was the restaurant.
Shays restaurant. Yep.
They got a good restaurant out here for good breakfast and got a host of clean food. That's what I like the most about it. They had the beef sausage, turkey bacon, beef bacon. You know, usually they give you like the little one. You'll get like either turkey sausage, that's it, or turkey bacon, that's it. But this spot was good. I can't even front. The grits was good. So it's been good so far out here in Cleveland, man.
Y'all heard the captain. Make sure y'all check out Shays when you come to Cleveland. That's a nice little food spot for you, especially at breakfast.
Oh, definitely.
And Shalach, if you don't mind, sir, can you tell the people why you're here in Cleveland this weekend, out of one?
Today, I was gonna say something funny. I'm trying to be serious. Today, I got two debates today, man. There's this white conglomerate of Christian apologetics. It's a group called Modern Day Debate League, and I had battled this guy, Inspiring Philosophy.
Oh yeah, I remember that dude.
I beat the hell out of him, but I beat him so bad I must have gained some type of respect from him, because he said, "Hey man, we got this league. Would you like to be a part of it?" And so I said, "Sure." So when y'all saw me debate that Jay Dyer cat, that was on that league. It was another cat I debated that was also on that league. So they hit me up and they was like, "Hey man, there's two challenges on the table for you. One is I don't go through trials. One is does the Bible promote polygamy?" Which you have to expect Christians to say shit like that, because Christians are homosexuals. And then the other is does the Bible promote the Trinity? And I was like, "Sure, when you want to do it?" He said, "Well, they both gonna be on the same day," which is like right up my alley. I didn't want to do one day, one another day. I mean, because they're easy enough topics. So today, I think that the battle starts at 4:30. So today, the first battle is I don't know which one is first though, but I'll be beating the shit out of two white boys on those subjects today. So I got my good brothers out here ready to rock and roll with me. A warrior came all the way from Chicago to be a part of it. I want to shout out Captain Hadar. This is his zone, and he's in charge of overall. Made sure I got here safe. Make sure the Akim was here to take care of me. Want to highlight this brother here. Excellent hospitality as far as inviting me over to his crib. And we communicate a lot. Yeah, me and the shop communicate a lot. He was the first one to send me that milk carton photo. Appreciated that, man. So yeah, so that's what I'm out here for, man. And it's always good. What I love about this school is that there's almost no place you can't go to in the world where there ain't a UPK brother or sister in some cases that, you know, you can chill with, hang out with. And because we all know each other, it ain't even getting to know them shit. We just go here and just be brothers and shit. So it's been dope so far.
And then can you tell the people why debating is so important?
Because that's the only thing people listen to is debates. From the time of anything you read in the Bible up until now, debates is what make people declare a winner. Now, we say debates because that's common, but what we do is we battle. You ever seen that movie Stomp the Yard? And that movie Stomp the Yard, there's a scene where the brother is good at stepping. And not stepping, battling, doing the dances. The brother who Chris Brown dies, his brother dies, and then he's off in college, and then he beats one of the frat guys in the battle. So his crew come to him while he guarding him, and they coming to him like, "Man, we want you to step on our line." And he was like, "I don't step, I battle." He was like, "What's the difference?" He said, "Pussies step." That's how I feel about the word debate. pussies debating. We
Right.
battle. Because battle, when you think in debate, you be like, okay, guys, what we're going to do today is I'm going to try to exemplify and give honor and divine and divinity to the power and glory of who Jesus Christ really is.
Right.
When you battling, it's different. When you battling, man, they don't know the Bible, I do. Let me show you how I'm superior to them. It puts you in a different vibe. It puts you in a different spirit. But
damn right,
Christ won them over by battling. The Pharisees and Sadducees felt they won people over by battling. So they sent their crew. They would send their crew to battle Christ. Christ had his crew of disciples, they would battle. Paul would have his crew, they would battle. That's what it is. Battle your cause, and then we're going to determine who the winner is, and that's what gets people in. Now, after the battle is over, it sparks people because people come in with this belief of they might think Jesus is God. When that battle is over, damn, I thought Jesus was God until I saw this battle. I thought Kemet was the way until I saw this battle. I thought Islam was the way until I saw this battle. I thought Esau was the way. I thought the white man was the way until I saw this battle. So that's the importance of battling. Battling keeps the people interested. They want to see the back and forth, the conflict. And that's in everything. Presidential campaigns, even though they're staged, it's still a battle. So you can feel like you picking a winner or loser. Everybody wants to pick the winner, and they want to believe that they're following winners. So that's the importance of battling.
That's heavy. Is this your first time to Cleveland, sir?
As a captain, as an officer in the school, I came here a couple years ago when I was working at Esau from some Edomite job I had. I came over here, but that was just work. So this might be my third time. I was caught in the system one time. I came out here, dipped in, dipped out.
Got you. And then
so he know about the sisters in Cleveland.
Oh yeah.
I take it he wasn't a good experience. Welcome to Ohio.
Right.
Yeah, it was a quick dip in, dip out. You know what I mean?
And as a high-ranking captain in the ISUPK, what responsibility does that entail for the people out here watching?
As far as being a captain is not for the weak, because when you 50 to 5,000, there might be leeway for some excuses. When you get to that captain, it really ain't. You feel it gets harder. The job gets harder. The responsibility gets harder, and you should want that responsibility. So the captain's job is to make it to where the general can just be a general. When you say a general outside of rank, general means he's over things in general. The captain is over things in more detail than the general, because he has to give the report to the general. So that's the responsibility that comes with it. So when you over all these zones and you over all these men, you have to know in detail about all of them so that you can give that report to the general. And then it also makes you more aware of what brothers need, what sisters need, what they don't need, if they need to stop some things, if they need don't do this, don't do that. All those things come into play with being a captain in the Lord's Army.
And then just real quick, how does joining the ISUPK benefit the Blacks, Hispanics, and Native Indians?
In every single way. All of y'all did y'all all know each other before the truth?
Me and him did.
But I wouldn't be able to tell.
You wouldn't be able to tell.
I wouldn't be able to tell, because when we all one thing about I've been around a lot of Israelite groups, a lot of them. And the biggest difference I can tell is the brotherhood, the sincerity of the brotherhood. I've been around groups, and you could tell being around these groups, they looking at each other side-eyeing. They looking at each other like, man, I should really be in charge. Why I ain't got this right? Why I ain't doing this? Why I ain't doing that? I've yet to feel that in this school. I've been in this school since 2010. And since 2010, I've yet to feel anything except brotherhood.
Very true.
But I can be around them, and I can feel the lack of brotherhood. I've counseled brothers in them groups to try to fix their brotherhood. So brotherhood is the most important thing, like with anything in this school. That's the important, like we fix all issues. We don't care. Y'all could have been shooting at each other 2 weeks ago. If the same two brothers that were shooting each other 2 weeks ago come into the school, they're going to learn immediately how to be brothers. That's the difference. That's what Christ was about. Because everybody claim they love Christ. Christ on their cross saying, forgive them, Father, I know not what they do. This is the man you believe in. But you can't believe that brother that you see right there because he offended you. So we're about fixing those bonds, fixing those issues, and that's the pureness of Commander General Hunter, what he's done in establishing the school.
That's heavy. And last question: do you have any other upcoming events you would like to share with the people?
Now we in the middle of the Chicago cookout. We got the Philly cookout coming up next. That's September 4th. We got the Vegas cookout coming up after that, and then we got the Dallas cookout coming up after that. A lot of the battles and stuff that I find out, sometimes I don't find out until later. I think I'm trying to set up a 5-on-5 battle in Vegas versus some God Logic in them. Okay. So to be like me, Katazar, it's a heavy lineup. It's gonna be me, Katazar, Fabawan, Godaiwan, and I think one more.
All-star lineup.
Yeah. Oh my God, that's crazy.
They don't even know. They don't even know what they get themselves into. So I'm working on that. That's sometime in September, man. That's what I got coming up.
Cool. There it is. Y'all heard it. There it is. The big captain himself, Captain 13,000, Captain Tazaryak, about to go in here and tear the house down like he do usually. You understand? Gonna show these boys up here in Cleveland what time it is. He'll come to your spot. Any spot you want him to come to, he'll come through. You understand what I'm saying? That's how UPK do it out here. Don't you know what I'm saying? Just keep tuning in every time we come on. You know what I mean? Don't forget to like, share, and subscribe. You understand? Go into all Captain Tazaryak's social medias, like, share, subscribe, give it to the brother. You understand what I'm saying? He here take care of business for UPK, and this is what we do. You all right? That's what we doing straight out of Cleveland, UPK. Oh, and shout out to Captain Hadar. Shout out to Officer 5000, the warrior. That's the camp leader here. Make sure y'all get on and join us, man. We're trying to blow Cleveland up. We got a school coming. You understand? You need to be a part of that. All Blacks, Hispanics, Native Indians, you are invited. Let's do this. Shalom, Lord Christ.
Shalom. This is to all Israelite groups and all Israelite communities and all breakoffs from One West and breakoffs from breakoffs from breakoffs from breakoffs. No matter what rainbow uniform you wear, red, white, purple, white, all white, it don't matter. You should all treat the ISUPK like your weird, misunderstood Sabbaths. You shouldn't do anything until you counsel with the ISUPK. We'll tell you when and what to eat. We'll tell you who to marry. We'll tell you who to have sex with and how. We'll tell you how to resolve conflicts with your wives. We'll tell you how to resolve conflicts with your kids, your brothers, your sisters, your parents, your friends, everybody. We'll tell you when and how to pray. We'll tell you how to direct your life in a way that's pleasing to the Most High God of Israel and our Black King Yahushua, a.k.a. Jesus Christ. We will be to you instead of a God. Just like the Most High told Moses in Exodus 4:16 that Aaron would be to him instead of a mouth and he would be to Aaron instead of a God, that's what we'll be you. It is what you all need because none of you know what the fuck you are doing. I pray you understand. Shalom.
There it is. You heard it from the general. This is Priest and Officer 50 Shalach YaAhla coming to you straight out of ISUPK Cleveland, representing Northern Ohio. You understand? We're trying to get this thing taken off real heavy. You seen it right there, man. You seen Captain Tazaryak. You understand? Captain 13,000 Tazaryak came here to Cleveland to rock out with your boys. You understand? Now y'all know it's real. So y'all be seeing Shalach up in here. You see me on the screens. You understand? See me out here at camps. And now you see me rocking with the captain. You understand? Let you know how legit this UPK thing is. You understand? When we tell you we one body, we one body. You understand? That's our brother right there, Captain Tazaryak. And anytime he want to come through, he know he hit us up and we got him. You know what I mean? He came through, took care of that business at them 2 debates he did. We represented him in UPK fashion, like we do, and gonna always do that, no matter what city or state we go to. You understand? We're gonna hold each other down. That's heavy out here. You Black, Hispanic, and Native Indian, you need to get up in this ISUPK. You understand? Well, you know we started out of 1 West, 125th Street, up there in Harlem, New York. You understand? Been around since 1969. That's a long time. You understand? And of course, we up under commanding General YaAhla. That's the heaviest of heavy hitters right there. You understand? You know, when he running things, it's going to be legit, and you know it's going to be the way God wanted to be ran. You understand? You understand? Because the Most High is always on top. You understand? Then comes our Lord, our King, Yahweh, right? Then right here on earth, they got the man, Commanding General YaAhla, holding it down. You understand? Making sure we do the Lord's work in the Lord's fashion. Understand that. You understand? You just seen it. We was playing that video. That was an interview that I personally got to do. So what a surreal moment it was for me. You understand? Here in ISUPK Cleveland, as we try to raise up Cleveland. You understand? Get our school and get some more brothers and sisters up in here. You understand? So we working at that. If you're interested in getting into ISUPK Cleveland and you watching, get on the social medias, man, and give us a call. You understand? Give us a call. Get on there, ISUPK Cleveland, so we can get you hooked up. Now, the way you do that, you go on to the ISUPK.com. You understand? For Cleveland on there. Click on that. Call the number that you see on there. You'll get patched in with whatever brother answer the phone. That's who you'll be patched in with. And they're going to make sure you get all the information you need to get in here. And you brothers out there, you interested in getting in this UPK? Come on in here and start watching these classes. Matter of fact, start watching Tuesday night scripture breakdown class with Captain 10,000 Hadar YaAhla. You understand? You want to look up Detroit as well. Call that number as well. Get in there and start watching them classes. So you can they'll monitor you for 90 days. You understand? You come to class, put on your all black. You can't make it to class if you live, too far away, or whatever the excuse is. Tune in online, and they'll keep track of you online. You can become a trooper from watching online if you show enough dedication. You understand? That's how deep it is in here, man. We love our brothers and sisters, Blacks, Hispanics, and Native Indians. You understand? So, yeah, that's real heavy. With that saying, I know it's a lot of things going on out here in the earth right now. You understand? And UPK is aware of it, right? We got a lot of our brothers and sisters out here being unalived at an alarming rate. You understand? And especially with that damn Mississippi. It started with the Nolan, and there's been some others that didn't happen since then. You understand? It's time that we stop BSing out here, trying to do stuff on our own, quit walking places on our own so people can snatch us up. This damn demon, this devil can snatch us up and do something bad to us, like hang us or leave us in the water from a boat ride. You understand? After they done unalived us, where only our people and the authorities find our bodies laying there, unresponsive. You understand? It's time for this to stop. You need to be in the ISUPK where you under one body, where we all stick together. You understand? And we do stuff strategically. You understand? We got to come back together as one body and be with each other, help each other, man. And we tired of getting pushed over and then back the truck up over us after we get pushed over. You understand? Being unalive, being hung. You know what I mean? Going in and buying bottles of water and then we leave out the store and we get hawked down like we a damn animal in the woods that somebody going hunting for. You understand? It's time that we stop. Because I told you before, if we get together, the Most High will be right there with us. We got to come back up under his law, statutes, and commandments. And the great way you can do that, Blacks, Hispanics, Native Indians, a great way for you to do that is to be back in this ISUPK. You understand? Under Commanding General YaAhla. We got schools everywhere. We got brothers everywhere, priests and prophets everywhere that can look out for you and get you some protection. You understand? Get you some brotherhood and some sisterhood. You understand? Well, you got people that look out for you no matter where you're at, right? It's time that we start doing that. Stop living in this willful sin out here, going against. Don't you know you the chosen? You the chosen seed, blacks, Hispanics, Native Indians. You are the chosen seed of the Most High. He chose you himself, right? But he turned us loose up under these curses because we stopped realizing that we're the chosen seed and start following the customs of this damn demon, this devil, right? This bastard and all his madness that he got going on out here. And, you know, we can just run down a list with everything they got going on. We following that instead of following the Most High's law, statutes, and commandments, getting back up under him, right? That's what ISUPK is for. The Israelite School of Universal and Practical Knowledge. Get in here and get away from that lifestyle, man. You trying to live, you trying to not get in here because you want to do simple stuff. You know what I'm saying? You want to do simple stuff. You don't want to stop eating your crab and lobster and shrimp. You don't want to stop eating pork chop sandwiches. You know what I'm saying? You don't want to stop celebrating Easter and Thanksgiving and Christmas and your birthday. Nigga, how old is you? You celebrating your birthday? That still means something to you like that? Man, you need to be celebrating that the Most High let you live another day, let alone another year. He gets all the glory. That's what it should always be. You understand? But little stuff like that, people don't want to come in here because, you know, we're going to hold you to the fire because we're doing the Lord's work and this is up under the Lord. You understand? So we got to make sure our people straight and make sure they're right. But one of the ways we make you straight, get you straight, is by holding you to that fire, making sure you're going to do exactly what you signed up for. And that's following the law, statutes, and commandments under the Most High God, Yahweh. You understand? And that's really what I want to say about that. You know what I mean? And it's kind of crazy that I'm talking about that. You know what I'm saying? Because that's the class we're going in tonight, right? I know you've seen the title. I didn't have it up for a few days floating around, you know, on YouTube, IG, you know, some of the social medias. The title of this class, as you've seen, is The Most High is a Racist and They Can't Stand It. Now, I know what you're thinking. Man, why would he say the Most High? You mean God is a racist? You damn right. He's a racist. We're going to tap into that a little bit and give you some straightening on that, give you some understanding on it, right? But before we jump into that, you know I got to jump into my people, jump into my family right here on the chat. You understand? Let's see who all in my chat right now. Get them some love because they part of the class too every week. Here you go like clockwork. You understand? Sister Naama Shah, YaAhla. You understand? Shout out to my rib. She says Shalom, Yahweh, Shalom, Yahweh Shamar Alathan, Ba'ashem Yahweh Shai, rib of priest and officer 50, Shalach YaAhla. Damn right. Mad support right there. She telling you, yes, please like, share, and subscribe this class. Very important. We got to get that algorithm up. Shoot it up. Get our people. That's the only way we can get our people to get up off these streets and get off these drugs and get out that Christian church, get out of craziness that you're doing out here in this life on the other side. You finding out that grass ain't greener. One of the ways you can fix that is when we are on the streets at camp and we got them flyers, you come and get one of them flyers and take it home and you call that number on there, right? When we're not at camp, the way we're giving out a flyer is right here. When you like, share, and subscribe these classes, and we give it to you live and direct. And all you got to do is subscribe. Once you subscribe, we coming right into your living room, right into your phone, right into your computer, live and direct. You ain't got to worry about it. All you got to do is subscribe. That's the easy part. Just a simple push of a button with your finger. You understand? And we coming in there. And we got classes damn near every day. You understand? So you can get on there. ISUPK, you can find us all over the place. Like, share, and subscribe, like the sister said. You understand?
Here we go right here. Now I'm going to shout again. Blacks, Hispanics, and Natives. The Bible is your Bible. Get into class and learn your truth, your true identity that was stolen from you. ISUPK, the home of the truth since 1969. See that? Even the sisters know. They know how long we've been around out here. You understand? Going back around. Now I'm going to shout again. These Monday night history classes are a learning experience. Damn right. She right on that one. You will learn something that you didn't know before these classes. So yeah, y'all got to get in here. She's saying come back every Monday and learn your history and your truth. Most High in Christ. That's heavy right there. That's a true statement. We're going to definitely get that to you. Right? And then here we go. Got another one of the heavy hitters up in the chat. Sister Not a Beezy in the house. You understand? Giving a shout out. And so shout out to that sister. Priest and Officer 500 Malach Ahmah rib. You understand? So y'all see, we keep it heavy in here. Them is the heavy hitters in the chat. And of course, I know I get a lot of DMs and stuff like that. People be in the class, but they don't necessarily come in the chat, and that's all right. You know what I mean? Just come and learn what you need to learn in the class, right? But here's some advice for you, man. I'm gonna start telling people this every week. Bring your notebook. You understand? Bring your Bible with you because I want you to follow along with these scriptures. I also want you to write down the classes. I mean, you hear the scriptures I'm going over and notes that I give towards them, breakdowns I give towards them. Write that stuff down so you could go back home and study this. You can see why you'll find out real quick why we the home of the truth. You understand? We the home of the truth because there's no lies coming out of our mouths. We teaching you what the Bible says. We teaching you under the Most High, who put Commander General YaAhla here over us. You know what I'm saying? To make sure that we give you exactly how the Lord wants it. You understand? Not how he wants it, not how we want it, how the Lord wants us to be and how he wanted us to be from day one. You understand? So make sure y'all get your notebook out, get your Bible out. Hey, even get a Bible dictionary. I recommend the Zondervan Bible Dictionary so you can understand what words that we're saying on here. You understand? Understand what those words mean. When you understand what something means, then your comprehension levels rise. You understand? So I recommend you do those things. Get your notebook so you can take notes. Write down scriptures. Go back over them. Get you a Bible so you can follow along. Get you a Bible dictionary, Zondervan Bible Dictionary, so you can learn what words are. You understand? So you can have a better understanding, right? And also, our chat is always here. You people that don't come in the chat, you said you just like to watch. You understand? Don't be afraid to come in there and ask a question if you got a question. And if it's a bunch of questions and we can't get to it, you can always tune in to Tuesday night scripture breakdown class with Captain 10,000 Hadar YaAhla. That's what he focused his whole class on, for you to come in the chat and ask questions. He's going to answer you. That's why it's called Scripture Breakdown Class. This is the history. This is the Monday night history class. We're always teaching a little bit of history about this Bible, stuff in the world, whatever it is. You understand? But either way it goes, you're going to get some teaching. You understand? I got somebody else in the chat, a heavy hitter, partner in crime right here. Precinct Officer 500, Malach Ahmah, saying Shalom, priest, Most High in Christ. Here we go. We got the heavy hitter in here. My brother, you understand?
Shalom, Lord Christ.
Going to class. What's going on, priest?
Man, I did about 100 to get to class. Man, I was.
Hey, you got in here, brother.
Look, Shalom. School zones.
You got in here. That's the most important thing right there, man. It's like I was just telling everybody, man. You know, even when we ain't on the street, I told them when we on the street, we giving out flyers and we teaching. You know what I'm saying? People need to grab them flyers and get back up in here. Blacks, Hispanics, Native Indians, And it's the same thing when we're in these classes. We coming to you live and direct. You know, here you got the privilege of having 2 priests on here to teach you this knowledge of this Bible and how to get through life by us being up under these law, statutes, and commandments, wanting you to come join us in doing so. So that's what I'm out here really letting them know before we jump in, priest.
God.
But I don't know if you saw it, but tonight's title of tonight's class is "The Most High is a Racist, and They Can't Stand It."
That he is.
So they thought I was lying when I said it. They're gonna find out. They definitely gonna find out tonight what that's all about. You understand? So what's going on with you? How your week been, priest?
It's been it's another day.
And there's another one of the
Another
weeks.
day as a slave, dealing with rain, bees, bugs.
Right.
You know. But Nate, tell me about Camp Saturday though, man. I heard good things happen down in Columbus with you brothers.
Man, let me tell you something. We went down to Columbus, man, ISUPK Columbus brothers, man. And of course, that's joined with, along with UPK Dayton and Cincinnati. You understand? The brothers came up along with Captain Napataza. That's my nigga right there. That's a real one right there.
Mm-hmm.
I got to go to war with the brother, get up on the stage with the brother, read for the brother. Had an awesome time with him, man. I tell you, that brother be out there, man. He be getting it in on that stage, brother. Making sure he get this truth out to the people, man. Had a big old group of Christians come by. You understand? Young Christians. Like I say, early 20s, late teens.
Mm-hmm.
And they really think they really know that Bible too, but they found out that they know doctrine and not Bible.
Right.
You understand? And that's okay, because you understand that's what we there for. We came to get that business to them. They call themselves trying to scoff a little bit. They ask the captain a question, but then as soon as he go to answer, of course they interrupted because they don't really want the answer. They just want to. They calling themselves trying to teach something that they don't know, and they found out otherwise that they might have to go in and put in a little bit of work, because when he asked them certain questions, they were stuck, mouth open, couldn't even say nothing, just stuck at a complete loss of words. And I'm telling you, it was beautiful, man. Then we had a homeless cat. This homeless devil came up there, cussing us something serious, man.
Damn.
You black people, you effing black people, don't know what the hell you're talking about, blah, 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 blah. He was going off up there. Hey, Captain Potters, hit him with, he said, Andy, aren't you the same guy that was out here when we was out here the last time 6 weeks ago? You're still homeless and you're white? He said, you done messed your privilege up somewhere, brother. I don't know what's going on with you, man. He said, man, you know all the stuff. He said, you know what? If you be quiet and let me talk, I can show you how you can make your privilege work. But you don't want to listen. You don't want to listen. So you just want to keep staying in the condition that you in. Well, you can have a mansion next week living down the street somewhere.
They contact, like, I bet you if y'all was giving away food, he'd be in line waiting.
Yeah, he'd be in line for that. Hey, we had another dude too. This white dude was sitting at this seat. You know, you get the restaurants that got their chairs outside,
The patio, like
seats outside. You can eat out there.
God.
He was up there trying to act like he with us, white dude. He like, yeah, that's right, amen, saying stuff like that, right? That's good, that's right. Get those white people, right? That's what he said, right? And we ain't even acknowledging his ass. So what he do next? The shop. This dude go and send this white woman over to us to ask us for something to drink, because he didn't think we would give it to her because she white.
Mm-hmm.
The Captain the Potters reached right in there, grabbed a Gatorade, and gave it to the white lady.
Mm-hmm.
Then he got on the mic. He said, see, this clown over here, this devil,
he seen it.
he thought he was sending this woman over here and we wouldn't give her nothing to drink. He said, dummy, don't you know we feed everybody out here? We give clothes to everybody out here, even your damn people, when we out here. He said, that's what real Israelites do. That's what the UPK do. We feed folks and clothe folks. And you thought you was gonna send her over here because you thought you was about to get an aha moment.
Mm-hmm.
Was she enjoying her Gatorade right now?
Thought he had a clip.
Yeah, it was crazy, man. But it was fun. It was so damn humid. It was ridiculous, man. But I tell you what, we gotta get back down there, man. Y'all brothers y'all gotta come along on that one. That's heavy right there.
I'm definitely making the next one.
Yeah, for sure. See, we got Naama Shah on here. These Monday night history classes are a learning experience. You will learn something that you didn't know before. These classes come back every Monday and learn your truth and your true identity. Most High in Christ.
God.
Damn right. That's heavy right there. Tawada for that. All right, let me get these slides up here. We can get in, brother. Of course, you know I'll take care of all the stuff you're gonna see in red, priest.
Right.
But let's see what we got right here with Priest and Officer Malach Ahmah. Good stuff. See you next time, brothers. All right, big priest. You come on in here right now if you want, man. If you ain't
look,
get done,
priest.
come on through.
Yeah, priest. Come on.
Hey, we sent the link to you already. Yes, sir. All right, what we got right here with the title, priest?
Man, the Most High is a racist, and they can't stand it.
The Most High is a racist, and they can't stand it. Now I know what y'all saying. I know what they're saying. We're gonna get into that in a minute. But one of the most important things, priest, they really want to know who the they are, right? Because they see the Most High as a racist, and they can't stand it. So we can really find out who the they are. We're gonna go on to it. Here it is. Who are the they that can't stand it? Go ahead and read some of them, priest. You can read the left, and I'll read the right on who they are.
Con, I could just keep going.
Oh, you can do it. You can go ahead and you can go ahead and bust them up.
We got just gonna start with Edom, Esau, which is the so-called white man. We got Moab, so-called Chinese. We got Ammon, so-called Japanese. Got Ishmael, so-called Arabs. Elam, so-called East Indians. Japhet, father of all so-called Polynesians, Eskimos, Samoans, Hawaiians, Aborigines of Australia. We got Ham, so-called Africans. Got Mitzrayim, so-called Egyptians. We got Canaan, so-called South Africans. Cush, so-called Egyptians. Ethiopians, Salakia. We got Phut, so-called Libyans. Got Gomer, so-called France. Magog, so-called Russia. Javan, so-called Greek. Greek Isles. Ashkenazi, so-called Germany. Spain, so-called Spain. And Kitim, so-called Italy.
See that? These are all the other nations that are not the Israelites, that are not the blacks, Hispanics, and Native Indians. You understand? All of them are the they. You understand? So when you see that title and it says the Most High is a racist and they can't stand it, now you have a great understanding of who the they are. And before we move on, priest, we got Priest and Officer Malach Ahmah come back at you. He said, "The shock, knock it off."
I'm just reading the slides and all of that, man. That's it.
Then we got a message back to him from the sister, the Amashah. Malach Ahmah, yes, we will see you next time. Keep it cracking, priest.
Damn. Keep it cracking.
I'm sure. Yeah, I'm sure he got that. I'm sure he said 50 push-ups.
I got you after the class.
That's heavy. All right, back on it. All right. Let's shot and grab this one too.
Okay, before we really dive into this attention-getting and shocking topic, Christians, I know what you are saying to yourselves right now. You are saying God wouldn't do that. God is love, so he can't hate. Therefore, he can't be a racist.
Now, that's heavy, right? Because here's my answer to that, Christians. And I wrote it down so you can not only hear me, but you can see it. Right? Here's my answer to it. is that the Most High does not have a God over him. He does not have to answer to you or anybody else. He can hate someone if he wants and be a racist at the same time, whether you like it or not. You want to know why, Christians? Because he is the Most High God and he does what he wants, when he wants, and there isn't a damn thing you Christians can do about it. You understand? But don't get mad at Shalach. You understand? Don't get mad at Meshach, right? I am just a messenger. We're messengers. We're priests of the Most High. We just read and teach the Bible to deliver what the Most High says to his people. You understand? Now, here's some proof that he does what he wants when he wants. Because I know what you're saying. Man, this dude up here doing these classes, man, he up here saying this stuff about the Most High. He hates people. He would never do nothing like that. Like that one part that says he can't hate someone if he wants. Yeah, okay. We're going to see. We're going to let the Bible speak because that's what we do. We teach the Bible. Read that, priest.
Psalms 115, chapter 115, verse 3.
Mm-hmm.
But our God is in the heavens.
Or who is in the heavens?
Our God is
Keep
in
reading.
the heavens. He have done whatsoever he hath pleased.
He have what?
Done whatsoever he hath pleased.
It says our God is in the heavens and he have done whatsoever he has pleased. But that ain't enough for y'all Christians because you hard-headed, right? Keep reading, priest.
Psalms chapter 135, verse 6. Whatsoever the Lord please, that did he in heaven and in earth, in the seas and in the deep places.
See that? So the Most High not only can do whatsoever he pleases, you understand, but he'll do it in the heavens, he'll do it here on earth, in the seas, in all of the deep places. You understand? This Bible letting you know just what I told you. God can do whatever he wants when he wants. And it ain't a damn thing you can do about it. He so much as just said this in the scripture right here. But you know what? That ain't enough for you. We're going to still keep throwing some more at you.
Daniel chapter 4, verse 35. And all the inhabitants of the earth are reputed as nothing. And he doeth according to his will in the army of heaven and among the inhabitants of the earth.
Among the who?
Among the earth. Among the inhabitants of the earth.
That means all you people out here walking the earth, he'll do this among all of you. He don't care. You reputed as nothing to him. You understand? Keep reading, priest.
And none can stay his hand or say unto him, what doest thou?
So you can't even ask him a damn question. That's why I said it ain't a damn thing you could do about it. He said, what doest thou? You can't ask him no questions. He gonna do what the hell he want and get over it. You understand? If he decide he want to blow an engine out in the plane and that plane coming down, it's coming down. If he decide you out here on one of them boats on the damn ocean and he stopped the boat, cause it to turn over and make the boat sink, he'll do it. If he decide he want to have a whale come up and knock your ass over in that boat and you go overboard, you understand? He will do just that. It ain't nothing you can do about it. You understand? This is what this Bible trying to point out to you, that you misunderstand it, right? Keep reading, priest.
Isaiah chapter 46, verse 10. Declaring the end from the beginning and from ancient times, the things that are not yet done, saying, my counsel shall stand and I will do all my pleasure.
You see that? He said, declaring the end from the beginning and from ancient times, from way, 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 way long ago, right? The things that are not yet done, saying, my counsel shall stand and he will do all his pleasure. You see that? So since the beginning of time, the Most High God is letting you know he can do whatever he wants when he wants, and will continue to do that from the beginning until right now, if he wants to. So if something crazy happened, that he will allow to happen is because he wanted it to happen. Just know this. So that's what we're telling you, man. The Most High is a racist, and they can't stand it. And that's just what it is. So as you all can see from the scriptures, the Most High does, he does what he wants, whether you like it or not. And that's the bottom line. And one more time, priest, what's this name of this class?
The Most High is a racist, and they can't stand it.
And they can't stand it. We showed you who the they is.
What is a racist? A racist is a person who holds the belief that one race is better than the others. This person treats people unfairly, uses hate speech, and shows bias because of one person's skin color, race, or ethnic background.
See, and that's what all you damn racists and you other nations been doing to blacks, Hispanics, and Native Indians for centuries. You understand? So the Most High is in the process of doing that to you. You understand? He's doing it because he believes his race, who is the blacks, Hispanics, and Native Indians, who are the 12 lost tribes of Israel. You understand? He holds them at a higher regard than you. You understand? That's why he's racist. He's racist because he chose us and not you. Because he believed we're more superior. And he said we're above all nations on the planet Earth. We're going to definitely tap into that a little bit more. You just need to know that. Let's see what we got next.
What is a racist? Key beliefs and actions. Belief in superiority, thinking one group is smarter, nicer, or better than the other group just because of race. Next, we have unfair treatment, acting with hate, anger, or meanness towards people from a different background. We have hurtful words, using bad names, slurs, or making cruel jokes about someone's skin, color, or culture. Unfair rules, supporting systems or groups that keep power or help only one specific race over others.
See that? The Most High done some unfair rules to all you other nations. You understand? The white man, the Chinese man, all of y'all. That's not Israel. You understand? Not the Israrelites, right? Even you that's living over there in Israel, in our homeland. Y'all know who we are. You understand? There's some unfair rules for you as well that you witnessing already, and you it's yet to come where the Most High really gonna take this. You understand? Because we get supporting systems from him. You understand? Because we're the group who he chose. So y'all got to understand that. But with all that said, I just wanted to break this down so y'all can see what this is. You understand? The Most High chose a people, only one group of people out of all those nations that you've seen earlier in this topic on this class, right? He chose one. And y'all hate that. You really do. So sidebar, priest, why you think those other nations hate us so much?
Oh man, we the flyers. We the most hated and the most copied on the planet. Mm-hmm. They love us and hate us at the same time. They take the good and let us take the bad. So pretty much, they keep us in sin because the other nations know who we are. They know exactly who we are. Like I said, if we left America go to shit. It'll go to crap.
Right.
Like all over the you superior, more superior than other nations. Well, you most superior in general when people double team you, like in sports. That particular group over there, it's gonna be more of us than them, so we're gonna double team them. We just can't take them face to face. Like a Michael Jordan or a LeBron, you game plan for them certain type of people, and they game plan against us day in and day out. Day in and day out. And like when we say, like, we tell like people that the Most High is a racist, the people that look at us the craziest is our own people.
That's it.
When we tell them that you're the Most High's chosen people, they look at us like,
yeah, what are you talking about?
like, what are you talking about? Like, you know what I'm saying? What
white
about them? What about them? And you know, and it's like we such in a downtrodden mind state that somebody telling you that you're the best on the planet and you just can't even grasp that or just absorb it and even think about it, do your own research, because we've been fed this BS all our life.
Right. That's heavy too, priest. That's a heavy thing you brought out, because that's exactly what be going on. It's like we be out on these corners, man, out on the streets and the highways and byways. We be in a downtown city near everybody, and we tell these people, man, you are the Lord's chosen, just like you said. We give them a flyer, let you know, man, you are the chosen, bro. Don't you know that, sis? Do you know who the Lord is for? He's for you. You are God's people. Yeah, I mean, we're all God's people, though. I mean, you know,
Yep.
why would that just single us out? I mean, what about, you know, the white people? And it's always the white people they bring up.
Mm-hmm.
Same people that oppress your ass and continue to oppress you, like every day out here. Every day you're hearing something different that they done to us, but yet you still care about them being added in. You understand, as the Most High's chosen. You only chose one group, sis. I'm sorry. You only chose one group, brothers out there. I'm sorry. It's us. You understand?
Mm-hmm.
That Bible tells you that the Israelites will be under curses. You understand? That's what it's talking about in the book of Deuteronomy in the 28th chapter. You understand? Starting at verse 15. It tells you about the curses that we are under. And every single thing that we done went through all these centuries, stuff you're seeing going on right now to this day, is right in that book, in the book of Deuteronomy in the 28th chapter, telling you things that's going on with us. Why we're under curses, you understand, it's because we chose to get off of get out of these laws, statutes, and commandments and keeping them like the Most High wanted us to. So the Most High can't carry us on to that next spot as a nation if we choosing to do these customs of this damn white man and all these other heathens out here on the earth. You can't stick to it if you decide you want to go up against him. It's back on you. And you know, them scriptures that tell you, I will turn my face from you, meaning let them have you. I'll let your enemy have you, and do as he please. Because you know, he's trying to show you something, and y'all still don't get it. You understand? The Most High, I named this title, right? But that title, the Most High is a racist. He's a racist because of us. He chose us because of us. That's how much love he got for us. But when you choose to do these customs of these heathens, you understand, then he's going to turn his back on you, because we serve a jealous God. And I ain't talking about that jealous like, you know, I wish I had what you had type thing. I'm talking about a righteous jealousy. Like, this is the God who created everything, bad and good. He created us, chose us, and then he told us, follow me and follow my law, statutes, and commandments. You understand? Follow my ordinances. You do that, I'm going to walk with you and take you to places. And also in Deuteronomy, the 28th chapter, when you start at verse 1, going all the way through verse 14, you can see some of the great things that we would be living and how we would be living right now to this day, and we did what the Most High told us to do. Moses gave it to us. Priest, he gave it to us. These cats just don't want to listen, man.
And to piggyback off Deuteronomy, we start Deuteronomy chapter 28, chapter 1 to 14 is the riches and the goods that we will have. But 15 through 68,
yeah,
like, yeah, y'all don't listen. Y'all gonna go through this long list of curses. And you know, I try to explain to people, you know, you could read like the curses in Deuteronomy, every Black, Hispanic, and Native American can relate to at least one of those, if
Right.
not 5, if not 10.
Right.
You know, so when they read them, it's just like, that happens. That they try to find like other nations that went through it. You know, well, they got the Chinese went through this and all of that. They still know they Chinese too.
They ain't go through
know they Irish. Everybody know who they are except for us. You know what I'm saying? So, like I said, it's like you said, is we got to deal with these white folks.
Mm-hmm.
We dealing with them, but they got an East Indian. We got to watch our back for them. It's like a fight, you know. We got to watch out for these Chinese. You know, we got to keep watching our back. We on the
That's heavy.
We just rotating every day. We just got to watch these group of people, this group of people. You know what I'm saying? So, like I said, a couple of months ago, Asians running us down, then people getting unalived on trees. So we just got to watch our back in every area. We in the white man's military. We going over here to do his dirty work, and he getting the credit for it. So we just have to come together and just separate. And just like you said, these scriptures that you're bringing out is heavy, because if we just follow them, everything will change. My life changed. I know your life has changed. We talk. You know what I'm saying? So we just trying to get our people together. We're trying to get them to understand that they are the Lord's chosen people. You know, just get in class, like, share, and subscribe, and just fight this fight with us. Let's fish these men.
Yeah. And get up in this ISUPK. For sure. That's what you need to do. Let's see, where was we at? Get back in there. All right. You can read that.
Let's see why God is a racist against other nations.
Ooh, that's heavy. We get ready to see.
Racist things against the Most High's people from other nations. We got Charbonnet Dow collection used to defame niggas during Jim Crow.
See, this is what they was trying to get at little kids, just to let them know that when you see people that's this color, they're dirty, they're meaningless, they don't mean anything, right? See, that's what they start with the kids. Yep. And then they get over here to what you got on the right there, Priest?
Racist cartoons.
Racist cartoons. See how they got the bunny and then they got the little black characters right there looking like we monkeys or something right there, right? This is what they used to paint out. See, it's all about what they paint out. Everything is in a picture. Everything is in a movie or a cartoon, right? This is what they used to do, right? That's why when they came and they whitewashed Jesus Christ, who you ignorantly call Jesus Christ, whose name is Yahweh, they whitewashed him. He was the same color as what this doll is on the left. You understand? With some nappy, white, woolly hair and beard, right? They whitewashed him and made him this white man with blue eyes and stringy blonde hair and made him look soft as cotton, right? Look like one of them damn pedophile folks out here. You can't trust them as far as looking at them. This is the things. This is how they get to them, showing us stuff like this. But let's keep moving. We got a lot to show y'all.
Hey, Shalach YaAhla, you don't have to go back, but them cartoons,
right?
I used to sit and watch those cartoons. I used to laugh. I encourage everybody, the older you get, watch those cartoons now.
Yes.
And like watching from the 30s, the 40s, the fit, all of them. If you go back and watch them, you're going to be highly upset.
Yeah, you're going to see how you was brainwashed.
All types of just foolery. I seen a cartoon. This was like 2 years ago. They had, they got the little black people looking like monkeys. Locked him up in prison. You know, they laugh and threw him in an electric chair. They done zapped him up. He got out, his hair everywhere. I'm just looking like, you serious? The next thing you know, he tap dancing down the street, escaping from prison.
Ain't that crazy?
And you know what I'm saying? Back in the day, if I was little, we probably would have laughed. But I encourage everybody, if you see a cartoon that's older, watch the subliminal messages that they put in there. It is diabolical.
They got heavy messages, especially them Disney ones.
Yep.
Them the most racist bastards on the earth.
All right, let's go. racist things against the Most High's people from other nations. See the name of this song?
Look at that. Move them niggas north.
Damn.
Move them niggers north. This was an actual album that they put out. You see the vinyl record right there. Move them niggers north. Heavy right there, man.
Yeah, that's
by Red Time Records. This was an actual album that was put out by this damn white man. You understand? And then look at this picture that they used to have on sale right there.
Chop
Racist
Blackie.
imports, right?
Mm-hmm.
Look at the name. Chop Blackie. Just chop up Blackie. You get these little subliminal messages they got in here, man. Look at this mess.
Ain't your mama.
Ain't your mama. That's how Ain't Your Mama used to look on the boxes. She didn't actually look like that, but they made her look like that. They made her darkness be super dark.
Yeah.
Instead, they painted her lips like super pink. You understand? And then put Ain't Your Mama, right?
Mm-hmm.
From the pancake mix, right? Then these devils actually allowed this mess that you see over here on the right, priest.
Con, I see it.
Nigger head. This is a clock they used to have. Nigger head. They used to actually allow this to be out in the public for everybody to see and purchase. We're going to keep going. Look at this mess.
Yeah, is that in North Carolina? This
I think so.
museum?
I believe
Yeah,
so.
Con, I was like, they profiting off of our tragedy still to this day.
They want this so the kids, when they go to the park or museum or anywhere, they can see these black folks who was in slavery without a pot to piss in, butt ass naked, chains around their neck, yokes. You understand? Can't go nowhere, just stuck right there. And they just come and look at them as though they're like zoo animals. You understand? And they got these statues up still to this day. But then they want to tell you that they want to take slavery out of schools and put it was free work or some shit like that. They try to.
It's called the transatlantic migration.
Yes, transatlantic migration. Man, it's heavy, man.
A bit like
diabolical.
They some conscienceless ass bass like like you for them to even put this up.
Yes,
and not even care. Like we're gonna put this up, and that's like Germans putting up Holocaust statues. The whole world would be in disarray. But, you know, they can do this. They charge you to come look at it. This is probably in a park somewhere where anybody could just walk and come see it.
Oh, they go and take pictures with it, have it up. They even get them big pictures made in their house, these white folks, and they have it up on their wall. Yeah, I was down in there. We were down in North Carolina this year.
Taking pictures with it and shit.
See that? We took a picture by these nigger statues.
They have no shame.
Put it up. I think this is worth a lot of money. It'll be worth a whole lot of money in some years to come. See that? Then they got a damn tree over here with a noose on it. See, this is all symbols and signals to let you know, Blacks, Hispanics, Native Indians, we are not welcome here. They don't want us here. You understand? They hate our guts. You understand? So you wanted to know why the Most High is a racist and they can't stand it. You can see it right here why they can't stand it. See, look what they still allow to happen on the earth. You understand?
Con, every time I see that thing on the tree, I just think of white people. If I see a group of them, I just think of that.
Crazy.
Like the way, like these last couple of years with these so-called unalivings by themselves, doing it themselves, it's ridiculous. Like one just happened, 2 days ago in North Carolina?
Yep.
They labeled it a self-unaliving.
And they always call it that.
Yeah, he ain't had nothing on him, no phone, no nothing. He was just there.
Just there. Unalived. It's crazy, man. It's heavy. Hey, this next one, to all of you people who are not aware, we're going to keep this thing alive. This next one is really going to make a lot of people open their eyes, like in a state of shock, right? And I'm going to want to bring it up because this is one of the worst things that happened in American history. You understand? There it is, priest.
Emmett Till. Before
Emmett
and after picks. Yep.
For all of you watching in this class and watching online that's not in the chat, this young brother right here on the left is Emmett Till. I forget how old he was. What was he, about 14?
14? Yeah, about 14.
14? He
Yep.
was 14 years old. And this grown-ass white woman said she walked past him and he whistled at her, like hitting on her or something, right? Wasn't even true. She lied. And she admitted that she lied many years later, right?
Mm-hmm.
This woman just died a few years ago. She lived all this time, went and lied, and them devils, them white men, white grown men, went and hunted this boy down, kind of like they doing right now. The boy that went and got the bottles and came out the store and they went and hunted him down and unalived him. They hunted this boy down and beat him to death and then burnt him to death. And then put him, I think they threw him in the damn lake or some shit like that right after that.
Mm-hmm.
His mom was so upset about this, the fact that he was only like a 14-year-old, just a young kid. She wanted his casket to stay open for the public to see what these people did to her son. And right here on the right, this is the young man, Emmett Till, after being beat to death and burnt. You understand? Burnt to death. You can't even see his eyeballs. You barely can make his nose out. He don't even have a mouth no more. Everything is just all cinched and melted together. This is what he looked like. And you wonder why the Most High is a racist. And for you bastards that can't stand it, stand us saying he's a racist, we're showing you why he is. And we're showing you why he's a racist towards you because of this right here. This young brother right here. And what you continue to do to our people to this day, to the blacks, Hispanics, and Native Indians. You understand? You unalive us for no reason whatsoever. And you keep getting away with it because you bastards are the one who running this country, right? But you got to understand who you doing this to. You understand? That's the Most High God, Yahweh. There will be a heavy price to pay for what you're doing out here, right? But it don't stop here. We're going to show you some more racist things against the Most High's people from other nations. There it is, priest.
Racist things against the Most High's people from other nations. These devils make mockery out of us, even in the midst of them unaliving us.
See that? And look at these two pictures. It's the same picture, but priest, read that in both of these to show these people out here what these people doing to this man who died because they choked him to death with that knee on his neck for 9 minutes and 20 seconds.
What's white on top and black on the bottom? I'm helping him sleep.
He said, what's white on top and black on the bottom? This is making mockery out of us, making mockery out of the dead on top of that. What's the next one say, priest?
I'm helping him sleep.
I'm helping him sleep. In other words, die, nigger, die, right?
Yeah.
And you wonder why the Most High is going to do something real awful to y'all. You understand? I can't wait till the day that the sky crack. You understand? When Yahweh Shai come back. You know what I'm saying? And when he need his army and he call on us. I'll leave it right there.
This is what Shalach, after this happened, every white man I saw looked like him.
Yeah.
Everyone. And you know, I wasn't in the school yet, so I'm thinking carnally, like, man.
Right.
Say something slick.
Thinking I was on the same wave.
Say something slick, but this was tough. This was a rough one.
Real rough.
Like watching the whole video for what, almost 8 minutes?
Yeah. Well, when they did it over in court, they got the real time out. I think it was 9 minutes and 20 seconds.
Like you literally watch
this man
get unalive.
Get unalive. All 9 minutes and 20 seconds of it. Heavy, man. We get this off here.
Now you should have a better understanding on why the Most High hates those devils and is a racist towards them on our behalf.
Mm-hmm. And before we go any further and get on these scriptures, priests, you know, we always got to know, what do the priests think? People want to know what the priests think about this topic so far. And chat, I want y'all to give me your thoughts as well. I already seen a few little things from the Amashah.
This topic is like one of those topics, like, it's not sensitive to us, but it's sensitive to a lot of people because they see what's happening, but the powers of Christianity just keeps them in a strangle, a chokehold. It's just like they just have to just love everybody besides their own. But if you ask another race of people, they gonna have their own. They come over here, next thing you know, their sons over here, their wives working with them. They're a cohesive unit. It's just us. That's we just choose to, just like you said earlier, we try to cleave on to their religions. We try to cleave on to their way of living, their culture. Hell, every March 15th, everybody Irish for some odd reason. Like, you know what I'm saying? We just cleave on to their culture. And like you said earlier, the Most High turned his back on us. He'd be like, yeah, have at him. You can do whatever you want to him. So us as a people, we just got to understand, like, us coming together, everything's going to change. Like I said, it happened for me. It happened for you. It happened to a lot of brothers in the UPK right now. Like I said, like 2-3 years ago, I was lost. You know what I'm saying? Then I got with you brothers. I seen what brotherhood was. And I'm trying to give that knowledge and experience to other people. So yeah, we just need to get in class, understand that the Most High, that we are his chosen people. And once people start to realize that, we'll see a whole shift.
Damn right, priest. What you said was so heavy, because, I mean, it's spot on, because, like, it's time for people to get there. What was that? What Jay-Z had that thing? Still Nigga, when he had that song out.
Yeah, OJ.
And all these other people, he said, I'm not black. I'm OJ or some shit like that. He said, still nigga.
Mm-hmm.
Otherwise, that's how they still looking at you, like you still a nigga. LeBron's a billionaire athlete who's still playing. This man go to a away game or something. He come back home. He got nigger spray painted on his garage. And you know why that happened? Because he decided to say something about people like George Floyd. Say something about Breonna Taylor. Say something about Trayvon Martin. Say something about all these black folks being unalived for no reason at all. And LeBron is from the hood. He from right here where we from. Up here in Akron, you understand? He from Northern Ohio, right here where we at right now. And he came from the gutter, right? And he got a right to speak up about something like that. Don't matter that he's a billionaire and he's a superstar athlete. You understand? The GOAT. Yeah, I said it. It don't matter with that. He came from the gutter, man. He know how it is to be on this side. And lower than that. And they was mad because he spoke up. Mad because he helping get warm-ups in the NBA where they got hoods now because of the Trayvon thing. See, look, hey, I love LeBron for that. That's nephew right there. I love him for that. Because he put them hoods on and all the athletes just to show these cats, yeah, we playing for y'all. And yeah, y'all saying we paying you all this money. Yeah, but look how much money they making them, owners and stuff.
Billions every year.
Brother came through and he did what he needed to do to make that happen, along with Chris Paul, along with Carmelo Anthony Sr., you understand? Along with Westbrook and all them guys in the NBA. They came through, man. And they weren't afraid to speak up because they got all these endorsements. And I like that about them. because not everybody do that. And I'm gonna tell you something. You know, everybody on that whole battle thing between Jordan and LeBron, which is totally unfair. You know, Jordan played in the 80s and 90s, you know what I'm saying? LeBron played in the 2000s and he's still playing right now. And you're trying to compare these two. You can't compare eras, right? Jordan did his thing in his era. He was a GOAT in his era. LeBron is the GOAT of this era. Now, the only way you can say a real GOAT of the whole entire thing is if you play them all against each other, and you can't do that. So it's going to always be conjecture, somebody's opinion. You understand? So y'all need to throw that shit on out the window. But bringing up the whole comparison thing with Jordan and LeBron, I'm going to show you a comparison. I never once seen Michael Jordan go to the hood and slap some of that bread on him. You understand? LeBron do this constantly. Not only that, he opened up a damn school there, helping not only kids get through school and pay for their college, but he paying for their parents to get a college education. The ones who dropped out of school to raise their kids didn't even have GEDs. He paid for them to get a diploma and a college education on his dime. I'm talking thousands of people here. You understand? This dude have a bike-a-thon every year. He buy over 3,000 bikes and give them away to the kids. And not only do he give it to them, but he have the city close the city off and ride through all of Akron downtown with those kids, with the streets blocked off, so he can spend time with them. So if it's 50 kids come out, if it's 1,000, if it's 3,000 kids that come out, and it's usually somewhere around there, he ride and hang out with all of them. He give them gifts and something they can take home. He do great things with them, man. So this, you know, this is heavy, man. You want to know why the Most High is a racist? Let me get in here and see what's going on in this chat real quick. Got some people speaking up in here. We got Ahmah Shah saying the Most High is nothing to play with. Blacks, Hispanics, and natives, you better stop playing with him or suffer the consequences. Wake up and come back to the Most High before it's too late. That's heavy. She's saying we are the salt of the earth. We are the seasoning of the earth needs. Without us, the earth would be very bland. We are the most high. We are the most beautiful people on the planet, Earth. We are chosen by the Most High. Then we have vengeance is the Most High's, and it's on the way of the nations. That's heavy right there. That's heavy. Let's see. We're going to keep going. Damn devils. Damn right. Couldn't have said that better my damn self. That need to be a shirt. We got the preaching officer 500 Malach Ahmah in here. Our Ottawa saying, I know the Most High will have his way with the nations. He's saying this topic is on point. Most High in Christ, sir. So the battle is already won. We have we have to live it out in righteousness. Damn right, priest. The book is already written, so be it. That's heavy. We got Ahmah Shah on here. If we don't speak up for our people, who will? It's us, blacks, Hispanics, and natives, against them. That's how it is. So you know that the Most High is a racist, and this is the reason why. And they can't stand it. They can't stand it. They can't stand to see Shalach and Nashak on here talking about this. Why are they talking like this? Why are they talking about this? Well, if we don't do it, you just see what the sister said. If we don't speak up for our people, who will? It's us. You hear that, blacks, Hispanics, Native Indians? You are the Most High's chosen. You understand? We are the 12 lost tribes of Israel. You never knew who they were before because this white man definitely wasn't going to tell you. ISUPK going to tell you. And we've been telling you since 1969, you understand? And we're going to keep doing that. So that's heavy. They got heavy in the chat. Appreciate that for everybody in the chat. And let's see what we got next here, priest. Go back over this. Oh, here it is. Get to this part of the class before we get y'all up out of here. Let's see if the Bible showed that the Most High is a racist. You understand? Because, you know, you can't just put it on the shot and Shalach. You understand? All we doing is, like I told you earlier, all we are is messengers. We're priests and prophets of the Most High God. We read this Bible and we come and teach the Bible. And what you get out of it is on you, but hopefully you get the right thing. You understand? Well, let's go on in, priest, and see what we got.
Deuteronomy chapter 7, verse 6. For thou art an holy people unto the Lord thy God. The Lord thy God has chosen thee to be a special people unto himself above all people that are upon the face of the earth.
You see that? Blacks, Hispanics, Native Indians, you've been hearing us say this all night long so far. You understand? You are the Most High's chosen people. He have chosen us to be his people, right? You heard what the priest just read. He said, for thou art a holy people unto the Lord thy God. You understand? Holy means separate. Holy means set apart. So out of all them nations I showed you earlier who are the they, which is all those other nations, not the Israelites, not the blacks, Hispanics, and Native Indians. He didn't choose none of them. He chose the blacks, Hispanics, and Native Indians to be a holy people unto himself. You understand? And he said, the Lord thy God have chosen thee to be a special people unto himself. And he said, above what, Nishat?
All people that are upon the face of the earth.
Some people.
All people.
Just a little bit of people.
All people.
All people. He said, above all people that are upon the face of the entire earth, he chose us, blacks, Hispanics, and Native Indians. Tell me the Most High ain't a racist. He just said to hell with all them other nations. He chose us. That ain't it. Let's keep going.
Second Ezra, chapter 6, verses 54 through 58. And after these, Adam also, whom thou madest Lord of all thy creatures, of him come we all, and the people also whom thou hast chosen.
See that? Now, what's special about that you just heard in the shop read, you understand, is that we hear all these Christians out here say, we all come from Adam. Brother, why would you say that? We all come from Adam. We're all God's children. We all come from Adam. You know what? You're right. We all did come from Adam. You understand? As you just read in here, we all came from Adam, who thou madest Lord of all thy creatures, right? Of him come we all. Okay, yeah, we all came from Adam. And the people also whom thou hast chosen. So yeah, we all come from Adam, but also the people who the Most High has chosen has come from Adam, right? Keep your ears open. Keep reading, priest.
Verse 55. All this have I spoken before thee, O Lord, because thou madest the world for our sakes.
See, the Most High made this for our sakes, the people who he chose, who he separated, who he said was holy. You understand? But let's keep reading.
Verse 56. Well, Second Ezra, chapter 6, verse 56 through 58. As for the other people, which also come of Adam.
That's all you other people, they. That list that we showed, France, Japan, Russia, all these other places, all them other nations. As for the other people which also come from Adam, keep reading.
Thou hast said that they are nothing.
Hold on. I think I have some in my ears. You said that they are what?
Nothing.
They are nothing, is what he said. Keep reading.
But be like unto spittle.
Spittle. Priest and officer in the shop. What is spittle? Spit that comes out of your mouth. That's what that means. Spittle.
Like how I'm talking. Like how I'm talking, something may fling out a little bit. That's what he think of the other nations.
Ooh. He said, so let me get this straight. Get me right, priest. He said, first he said, thou art nothing but be like unto spit.
Yeah, I think that's what it said.
Wow. You other nations, the they. Remember I broke down the they? This is what he's saying about you. Keep reading, priest.
And has likened the abundance of them unto a drop that falleth from a vessel.
Wow. So not only did he say that you are nothing, he said, but be like unto spit. And then he said that you are likened to the abundance of them unto a drop. Just a little old drop. You see this water right here? If I just take this right here and just a little drop fall out, he's saying that's what you are. That falleth from a vessel like this bottle. If I just open this and I had to turn it and a little drop fall out, ain't nobody gonna care. As long as I got that big body of water that's in there, that's gonna quench my thirst. That's all people care about. They don't care about that little drop that fell out. You understand? So he says you're nothing but be like unto spittle. And he said that you were that drop, you just that little drop that falleth out of that vessel, right? That's what he mean by you. And notice when he started this chapter off in 56, he said, as for the other people, which also come from Adam, like you all said, Christians, you were right. You all come from Adam. He said that you are nothing but like some spit in a drop that fell out of a bucket. That's heavy. Keep reading, priest.
Verse 57. And now, O Lord, behold, these heathens, which have ever been reputed as nothing, have begun to be the lords over us and to devour us.
You see that? He just read something heavy right there. Even though those other people, the they that we talked about, that can't stand it. When I said the Most High is a racist, and you seeing right here, all these scriptures we're going through, why the Most High is a racist, and you also seeing why they can't stand it, right? But he also says something real heavy right here. Now he's talking directly to you, blacks, Hispanics, Native Indians. He said, and now, read that again, priest.
And now, O Lord, behold, these heathens, which have ever been reputed as nothing, have begun to be lords over us and to devour us.
See that, blacks, Hispanics, Native Indians? He's saying these heathens who he said are nothing. Those same people he said ain't nothing but like spittle to him and just a drop that fall out of a bucket. He said, they have now begun to be lords over us. I mean, they rule over us as we speak and to devour us. So you want to know why you get mad at Shalach when he teach a class and he tell you somebody did in that boy's family and Nola's family for that to happen to him and him to get unalive. Somebody did to that young man who went in that store with them and bought them bottles of water, and them Chinese men went out, chased him like a little rabbit or something, and unalived him. Somebody did that's not pleasing to the Most High. You understand? In our ancestry, you understand? Somebody did. To the point that these people who's been reputed as nothing by the Most High, he put them as lords over us to devour us. You know why? Because you refuse to follow the Most High's laws, statutes, and commandments and get back up under the Most High and his ordinances. You understand? You refuse to take a flyer and get up in this ISUPK so you can be led by Commander General YaAhla so you can do all that the Lord asks us to do. You understand? He put them as lords over us so that they can devour us. And guess what they out here doing, priest? They out here devouring our ass.
Devouring us. Yep.
We getting hung. We getting left on the body of water. You understand? We getting hunted down and unalive just because of who we are. So that's a heavy, heavy scripture, man.
Mm-hmm.
Better start following these things. Keep reading, priest.
Verse 58. But we thy people, whom has called thy firstborn, thy only begotten, and thy fervent lover, are given into their hands.
See that? Thy people, whom thou hast called thy firstborn, thy only begotten. So you see that? It's not just Christ. You see, we keep telling you that Christ is a part of us, right? Yahushua, who you ignorantly call Jesus Christ, right? You Christians always focus on, oh, he's the only begotten son, right? Well, let me tell you something. I got some breaking news for you. The children of Israel, those 12 lost children of Israel who've been scattered, who've been brought over here on boats, slave ships, and put through slavery and put through all sorts of oppression by you bastards, right? You just read it right here in verse 58. You just heard it right here. It says, but we, thy people, who thou hast called, thy firstborn, thy only begotten. Guess what? The blacks of Indians, we're the Most High's only begotten sons as well, and daughters. You understand that? And thy fervent lover are given into their hands. We're some of his only begotten, just like our Lord, Christ. But there's something that we didn't do. I mean, something that we did, or something that we didn't do that Christ did. Christ stuck to the script. Yahushua, he stuck to the script. Most High gave him law, statutes, and commandments, and gave him orders to come down here and show us how things should be done. He showed us. A lot of us listened. We understood it, but never stuck with it. We chose to still keep doing these customs of these bastards who has been reputed to nothing, who has been reputed to be like unto spittle, who has been reputed to be like a drop of damn water, a little mist of water that fall out of a bucket. And now those same reputed as nothing people are lords over us and keep on devouring us, and don't nothing happen to them because it's their people who are over us, and we've got to live under their rules now because you choose to get away from the Most High's rules. So that's why he's saying, my fervent lover, my only begotten, thy firstborn, talking about all my children of Israel, blacks, Hispanics, Native Indians, are given into their hands. You see that?
Salakia, like that fervent lover, like I looked up what it means.
Mm-hmm.
And fervent lover, it means an intense, earnest, and unfailing devotion towards others.
See that?
Which is what we're doing right now.
That's heavy.
Read
that again, please. Definition.
An intense, earnest, and unfailing devotion towards others.
And that's why when you said earlier, priest, when you said we come and get them this truth, our people, we come and get them this truth, brother. You know who you are. You the chosen people of the Most High. Well, what about them people? What about the white people? What about the Chinese people? You just said it right there. We have a what? Read their definition again.
An intense, earnest, and unfailing devotion towards others.
We have an intense, earning, and devotion for others, for this damn white man, for this Chinese man, the Russian man, this Italian man, Africans. We caring about them who never cared about us, who put us in slavery. You understand? We care more about that than caring about what the Most High got for us. That's heavy, man.
Yeah, that
That's
describes us to a T. Fervent lover.
That's heavy.
I'm putting that in my vocabulary.
Yeah. Being a fervent lover. I'm gonna have to break that out at camp. For sure. Let's see what we got in here. We got Precinct Officer Malach Ahmah. Spittle is that shit that comes out of Sylvester the cat's mouth. Damn right, priest. We got let's see, Sister Naama Shah, that little drop that the Most High cares nothing about. That's you other nations. Damn right. That's heavy right there. Boy, this is heavy. Let's keep going. Where we at? We're gonna get y'all out of here. Just hang on in there with us.
2nd Ezra, chapter 5, verse 27. And among all the multitudes of people, thou hast gotten thee one people, and unto this people whom thou lovest, thou gavest a law that is approved of all.
See that? Now, what you get out of that, priest, when you see that scripture?
I think that them laws, statutes, and commandments was given to one people and one people only.
That's it.
That's it. He's just talking to one particular people.
Mm-hmm.
And we are the, because every other nation, they so-called believe in God and they break the commandments, but we're the ones that suffer the consequences for it, because that law was only given to us. It's like me being in America, I don't go by Chinese laws, so that don't apply to me.
Damn right.
Their constitution don't apply to me. East India, Russia, Germany, none of those laws apply to me because it wasn't written to me. It was written to those people.
Right. That's heavy. That's heavy as hell. Right there, you basically just explained this entire scripture right here. You understand? And blacks, Hispanics, and Native Indians, you have to get back up under the Most High and start following his ordinances, following his laws, statutes, commandments, like you heard the brother say. You understand? Because this scripture says, among all the multitudes of the people, thou hast gotten thee one people. He only chose one nation, us Israelites, us blacks, Hispanics, and Native Indians. And unto this people whom thou lovest, thou gavest a law that is approved of all. So he's saying not only he gave us these laws, even though we right down here and we done messed up, our ancestors have messed up, you understand? But even though we up under these damn devils, we still can keep the Most High's laws, statutes, and commandments, even though we up under them. You understand? But y'all choose to keep rolling with what they got. Because we at a point now, we don't got to eat that pork and shrimp and crab and lobster. We don't got to celebrate birthdays. We ain't got to celebrate none of these holidays. We can celebrate what the Most High gave us. His law, statutes, and his holy days, which is part of his law, statutes, and commandments. You understand? Approved. It'll be approved. You know what I'm saying? You just have to jump on board. And a very easy way to do that is to get up in this ISUPK. I keep trying to tell y'all.
Mm-hmm.
We just saying this because, we just want to say it. No, we really want our people to be in a better position. You think we want to see our people getting hung, getting shot down, getting beat down and left for dead, getting a knee on their neck for 9 minutes and 20 seconds, choked out? You think we want to see that? You think we want to see a brother that's 14 years old get beat down by a bunch of grown-ass white men and then burnt to death to where he's unrecognizable? So his mom could keep a casket open and you can see how she look. You think we want our people to go through that? You think Nishat hustled home from work to try to get in here and teach this class to his people because he wants this stuff to happen to you? No, he hustled home. He not getting paid for this. I'm not getting paid for this. We coming to do these classes because we love our people and we want our people to be in a better position. You understand? Because we made that decision. We signed an oath under the Most High God, you understand, to become priest up under him. And with that comes a heavy price. You understand? We got to pay to come and do stuff like this. We got to pay to get on the road and go to a city near you and try to speak to our people and get them off the streets and get them out of this madness. You understand? We pay to do that. No one pays us to do that. We're doing the Lord's work, and we understand that when we didn't keep his law, statutes, commandments, Emmett Till happened. George Floyd happened. What's her name? Sandra Bland happened. Trayvon Martin happened. All these things. Nolan Rice happened. Breonna Taylor happened. Because they chose to do what you doing. When we go to hand out that flyer and you just put your hand out, no, I'm good. I'm good. You go and walk past, you don't realize that was the beginning of you changing your life forever. When we teach in this class, and you know, you might click in at the beginning and then you leave out and you miss the whole entire message. You're doing the same thing you did with the flyer and you put your hands on, I'm good, I'm good. You don't want to sit here, you want to waste our time. You understand? When we're trying to give you what you need to get out of the oppression that you're in. You understand? So that's what we're talking about right now. Let's keep moving on. We're gonna get you out of here, man. Hold tight with us.
So Salaki, I'm gonna just add a little tidbit. You know, we in the fourth quarter of the year.
That's it.
It's gonna be a lot of fervent lovers celebrating Labor Day, Halloween, Thanksgiving, Christmas, New Year's Eve, New Year's. So this is that time where that you're gonna see that fervent love. That's my new term. I'm gonna make a shirt.
Hell yeah.
Salakia. But yeah, this is what we mean when we say he turned his back against us. And
that's
that was that, like you said, that second Ezra, that was a Salakia, just a tidbit. Second Ezra, like those chapters, I named my son because of that.
Oh, yeah?
I named him because of that.
That's heavy.
I can not wait for the day that he read these scriptures on the corner.
That's heavy right there, man.
I named him just because of that. I want to hear him say that. You know, but that was a heavy breakdown that you just did and what you brought out.
Most High Christ.
That second Ezra, it's like that. Choke them out. They can't get out of that.
The chokehold.
You know what I'm saying? You can't get out of that. You know. But yeah, I named my son because of this. That's funny.
That's heavy. See that? Hey, all y'all listening, man. That's how much this means to that priest. You understand? I hope y'all know, man. We don't just come out here and say we love y'all, man. You understand? We show that we love you. That's why we're here right now. We're in front of your TV set, in front of your phone, your computer, because we love our people, man. And we're doing what orders that came down to us. You understand? We've been ordered by Commander General YaAhla to go out here and teach these classes and get on these highways and byways and teach our people, man. You understand? And I'm gonna tell you something. This ain't no easy job. When we get out on these streets and we go to these cities, we're in these tough cities, man. We're in Cleveland. We're in Detroit. We're in Chicago. We was just in Columbus. We be in New York, in them boroughs. We be in Philly. These are places you can be unalived in seconds. You understand? These ain't no play cities. We going out here telling people who really don't want to hear it what the Most High said, because we believe in the Most High more than we believe in being unalived. You understand? And we're going to step up to the plate every time because we're on the Most High side right now. If you're not getting this while we're here, while we keep saying, get on ISUPK.com, look for that city near you, call that number, get up in here. We're trying to save your damn life. That's what we're trying to do. We don't just do this for fun. I hope y'all getting this, man. I hope you taking notes. I hope you got your Bible out. Hope you got your Bible dictionary out. Zondervan Bible Dictionary is what I recommend. I told you that earlier. Get them notes out. When this class is done, you go over that. Rehash it out. Read it. Get it in your head. Start getting in these classes. You understand? Put on all black. What you guys on that, priest?
You pretty much laid it out, man.
Yeah.
Like it's obvious in these scriptures. Like the scriptures is obvious. It's right there. It's in bold print. You know, these words of the Lord. You know, you just have to cleave on to it.
There it is. And what my wife just said is heavy. Read that, priest.
The law, statutes, and commandments were given to the 12 tribes of Israel, the Most High's chosen people.
And then she followed up.
What the Most High has for his chosen people, blacks, Hispanics, and natives, is far better than any of these other nations can offer.
There it is right there.
Solid.
You heard it from a sister. You understand? Y'all can't get it after that. I don't know what the problem, man. It just ain't no hope for you. But we're going to keep going. We're going to get y'all out of here.
Romans chapter 9, 13 through 15. As it is written, Jacob have I loved, but Esau have I hated.
Is God a racist? Oh, he's not a racist? Read that one more time, priest.
As it is written, Jacob have I loved, but Esau have I hated.
So God doesn't hate? The Bible just says that he did, that he does. Shalach YaAhla. Keep reading, priest.
Verse 14. What shall we say then? Is there unrighteousness with God? God forbid.
So, because God hates Esau, is there unrighteousness with the Most High God? God forbid. No. When he says God forbid, he's saying no. Ain't no unrighteousness with me. What did I do? Didn't I give you scriptures earlier? He says, I do what I want. And I do as I please. And you don't ask me no damn questions. That's what he said earlier. We read, am I lying, priest, or did you read that earlier?
Con, I think I did.
He said
read
he does
that.
what he wants. I don't know. Y'all better get it. You better get it. Shalach YaAhla. Read that verse 15, priest.
Verse 15. For he saith to Moses, I will have mercy on whom I will have mercy, and I will have compassion on whom I will have compassion.
See that? He just said it again. I do what I want. He said, I will have mercy on who I want to have mercy with. And I'll give compassion to whoever I want to give compassion to. You understand? If you don't like it, that's tough. You understand? This is the Most High we're dealing with. We ain't dealing with no Joe Smo out here. This is the highest ranking man in the whole entire universe. You understand? The whole world, the whole entire universe. He ranks number one out of everybody. Don't nobody rank over him. Ain't no God over him. You understand? Let's keep reading, priest.
Amos chapter 3, verse 1. Hear this word that the Lord has spoken against you, O children of Israel, against the whole family which I brought up from the land of Egypt, saying, verse 2, you only have I known of all the families of the earth. Therefore, I will punish you for all of your iniquities.
Hear that, blacks, Hispanics, Native Indians? I don't know if you read. I don't know if you really heard what the brother just read.
Yeah, I think I need to repeat verse 2 to him.
Yeah, read that one more time. Blacks, Hispanics, Native Indians, open your ears and listen real good.
You only have I known of all the families of the earth. Therefore, I will punish you for all your iniquities.
And what's your iniquities, priest?
Your
law,
statutes, and commandments, them sins.
If you ain't following the commandments, you're a sinner. You understand? It tells you in 1 John 3 and 4 that if you transgress against the law, you are a sinner. For sin is the transgression of the law. That word transgress means to go against. So if you go against the law, statutes, and commandments, you are a sinner. And it says, I will punish you all for your iniquities, your sins. Iniquities is sin. And he will punish you for them. You know why? Because he said, you only have I known out of all the families of the earth. We know that from when we read Deuteronomy 7:6, when he chose us over all the other families and nations of the earth. He said, I chose you to be a holy people unto myself. You understand? And I put you over all the other nations on the entire planet earth, which is what made him say what he said in Amos 3:2. You only have I known of all the families of the whole entire planet earth. So when you get out of line and you get to sinning, when you know I done gave you these laws, statutes, and commandments, I will punish your ass for all your sins. That's what he's telling you right here. Salaki, let's keep going. We got a little bit more to go. Y'all hang in there with us.
All right. Psalms chapter 147, verses 19 and 20.
Here's the proof that he gave the law, statutes, commandments to only us, blacks, Hispanics, Native Indians. And I told you, you're the Israelites. You come from Jacob. Remember, Jacob's name was changed to Israel in Genesis, Genesis, the 32nd chapter, verse 28, I believe. Go read it yourself. Don't just trust my word. But Salakia, let's prove to them, priests, that these law, statutes, and commandments was only given to us and nobody else in the world. Read that, priest.
Psalms chapter 147, verses 19 and 20. He showeth his word unto Jacob, his statutes and his judgments unto Israel.
Unto Israel. He gave his statutes and his judgments, his laws, statutes, and commandments unto Israel, unto the Israelites, unto the blacks, Hispanics, and Native Indians. Keep reading, priest.
Verse 20. He has not dealt so with any nation.
See that? He has not dealt so with any other nation. Remember the they at the beginning? I told you the title is The Most High is a racist and they can't stand it. Remember the they at the beginning? All them other nations we went through, who they are? He says, he have not dealt so with any of them nations. You understand? But keep reading, priest.
And as far as his judgments, they have not known them. Praise ye the Lord.
So as far as his law, statutes, and commandments, his judgments, they have not known them. They do not know them. They will not go by them. And you know why? Because he did not give it to them. He did not choose them. He only chose you, blacks, Hispanics, Native Indians, Israelites. He only chose us. He ain't dealt with none of them other nations. He ain't showed them nothing. He don't care. He said they're likened unto spit, a drop that falls out of a bucket. That's what he likened them unto. He said they are nothing. So not only say they're not nothing, but in verse 20 right here of Psalms 147, he said he has not dealt with them. He ain't dealt with none of them. He ain't never showed them his law, statutes, and commandments. None of his judgments. They have not known them. Praise ye the Lord. The Bible just said that. I ain't make them words up. Nashak ain't just write these words down and say these. He reading from the Bible. Right here. Open that Bible. That's why I said read along with me. That's why you need that Bible. You need that Zondervan dictionary, Bible dictionary. You need your notebook. So you can see that this came directly from the Bible. This is copied and pasted from the Bible directly into a slide so you can read it. And that's why you need to follow along with the Bible so you can see that it came from the Bible. Get that King James Bible. I recommend the 1611, you understand? And read along. Right? Let's keep going. Now we're in our last two scriptures of the night for y'all. We're going to get you up out of here.
All right. First Chronicles chapter 17, verses 21 and 22. And what one nation in the earth is like thy people Israel, whom God went to redeem to be his own people.
See that?
To make thee a name of greatness and terribleness. by driving out nations before thy people, whom thou hast redeemed out of Egypt. Verse 22.
See what the Most High want to do for y'all? And what one nation in the earth is like thy people Israel? What nation? Ain't nobody like the Israelites, blacks, Hispanics, Native Indians, whom the Most High went to redeem to be his own people, to make thee a name of greatness and at the same time terribleness. See, we can be great. When we get back on top, we're going to be great. And all these devils on them other lists, that's going to be under us, serving us, if they get their ass out of line, we're going to be terrible to them as well. So we're going to be great, but try us, we're going to be terrible too. You understand? By driving out them other nations from before thy people, getting them the hell up out of us and away from us, right? Whom thou hast redeemed out of Egypt. We them same people that the Most High used Moses to get us up out of Egypt. You understand? When we walk across them waters of that Red Sea, and he opened that thing up for us. You understand? We them same people. Them people that walked across there, them are our forefathers. You understand? We got that same DNA in us. We are them same people. But we keep on not listening to the Most High. And when you keep doing that, that's not going to allow us to be greatness and terribleness at the same time to these other damn nations. It's going to allow them to keep lording over us. You understand? If you don't get this thing right. That's what I wanted. That's the message you need to get for tonight. And Shalach, please read that next verse.
Verse 22. For thy people Israel didst thou make thy own people forever, and thou, Lord, becamest their God.
See that? The Most High God, Yahweh, wants to become your God again. Because right now he got his back turned on you because you turned your back on him. You understand? He already told you, man, I'm a jealous God, man. You're going to go out here and serve something or someone else that I created over me? I'm the Most High God. Snap of the finger, I can make a damn tsunami come. A blow of the breath, I can make a hurricane come, a tornado come. I can cause a sinkhole in your house right now while you sleep and suck your ass through the floor right into that sinkhole. You could go swimming. People go swimming every day. Right now, it's the summertime, right? School getting ready to start back in a minute, but people still in the summertime. They're at the beach, right? He can have a big ass great white come and eat your ass up that day. Right now. He can put hardness on these devils' hearts and have them bust down your doors in your crib right now and unalive you. You understand that? You got people who live in, over there with these wild animals. You live out. You think the Most High can't just call on and have a bear just come in and bust your door down and eat your ass alive? A mountain lion? A wolf? Do you know who you playing with? I don't know, priest. I don't know if they're getting this. But I sure as hell hope they get it, man.
I hope so.
That's all I got to say. And you remember a couple weeks ago, priest, when we was in that class, and you remember what that class was called? My rib just said it on here.
What's your name?
Israel. That's our name. She just said it right here. Israel. Blacks, Hispanics, Native Indians. That's my closing statement. You are from the tribe of Israel. Right? We're all that one tribe. We got our own separate 12 tribes, but we're all one nation. We're the Israelites. We're the ones who's supposed to be living over there right now in our homeland, but we can't live in there because we disobeyed the Most High, and the Most High took it from us. and gave it to them so they can lord over us because of our disobedience. And that's what had to go down. But you got a time to get it right by getting up in this ISUPK under these laws, statutes, and commandments. You understand? Under commanding General YaAhla, and get your life changed. So the Most High start being our God again. You understand? And that's what's heavy in that. You got some closing statements, Priest, before we get you out of here?
You kind of touched on what I was going to say, actually.
Go ahead, Priest. Touch on it again. Hear it again.
It's like now is the time. Like, you know, I mean, I don't know about you, but I just kept putting it off. You know what I'm saying? Nah, I want to go do this, do that. It's going to become a time where it ain't going to be no time.
Mm-hmm.
It's not going to be that, like that narrow gate, like we said the other week. You get through that narrow gate little by little, but when that time comes, that narrow gate going to be filled up with people and you can't get through. It's going to be clogged up. You know, like to this day, I get people I used to tell us about, you know, the Israrelites, come check out the page, this or that or whatever. I get inboxes like crazy on scriptures now. You know what I tell them? Get in class. I send them the link.
Get in class.
Don't try to nitpick and do all this other stuff. Just get in class. You know, I was lukewarm for years. And the things that was happening to me, when I got into the school, I understood that the Lord was spitting me out. He just kept spitting me out. I tell other people about these scriptures, that scriptures, and I was living like a filthy animal.
Mm-hmm.
You know, I was being a fervent lover.
Mm-hmm.
You know, so I try to encourage people, like, get in the class. Like, I think the Lord is so good. I think Blacks, Hispanics, and Native Indians, some point in some time in your life, you heard you was an Israelite. The message got across to you. You probably just never grasped to it, or you probably just whatever. Look, we was fortunate enough to take heed of what the Lord was trying to present to us, and you know, we cleaved on to it. So that's a feat in itself, because like out of all my family members, the Lord chose me out of everybody. Everybody in my family, you know. He chose you, you know, everybody. You like the odd person, but he chose you to get this message and the fishmen and to get this out. Like, you online right now. We don't know who's watching right now.
Right.
It could be an inspiring trooper. Like, man, I'm gonna call, man. I'm gonna get the number. I'm gonna call Cap.
Mm-hmm.
I'm gonna call Shalach. I'm gonna call the shop.
Mm-hmm.
You know what I'm saying? And I'm gonna get in class. You know, I'm gonna put on all black or whatever. You know what I'm saying? It's that one person out of 100. That is an accomplishment. That is an accomplishment to me, just to know that I got somebody into the truth, to understand what the Lord sent him for. You know, he knows his mission. Like, I think that I am on a mission. I found my mission in life, to get in this truth, to fish men, to get them into school. In Cleveland, we coming.
Mm-hmm.
Cleveland, get ready. Because this is you have no idea what's about to happen.
And we about to hit them streets of Cleveland, man. We need some more.
Coming. Y'all get in class. It ain't gonna be easy, but UPK niggas, we don't give up. We gonna fight. We don't care if it's 10 of us for a year, 2 years, 3 years. We gonna be out there. We gonna be out there. We ain't going nowhere. We here now. So get prepared. This class was powerful. Excellent precepts. Shout out to this brother. He works hard every week to break down these scriptures, to give us these scriptures, and to give us an excellent class. I'm privileged to read for this man while he breaks down these scriptures oh so eloquently. You know, I'm glad to be a part of it. You know, shout out to this brother. That's my brother. You know, shout out to Malach Ahmah, Backyard, the other brothers that attend this class.
Mm-hmm.
And hopefully we gonna start getting this class booming, start doing more classes once we get more Akim, and just get ready. Like I said, Cleveland, get ready.
Get ready. We get ready to hit it hard. And shout out to just to piggyback off what you said, Priest. Shout out to Precinct Officer 5000, a warrior. A warrior came here from Chicago. You understand? Under the orders of Captain Mawaqua and Captain Hadar YaAhla to come down here to Cleveland to help us get this thing off. You understand? We getting this school. We preparing to get a school in Cleveland so we can teach live classes out of that school. We can have the brothers and sisters come there and join the class, come there and have our holy days, have our Sabbath days, day class. You understand? We come there and really just get together, man, and treat each other like we supposed to, and all at the same time doing the Lord's work. You understand? And it's heavy that you heard the brother say that, because Precinct Officer 500 Malach Ahmah just came in here right now, giving another message to y'all in the chat. Cleveland, this is for you. You understand? This ain't for us. We working this hard because this is for you. We want to get our brothers off them streets. We want to get our brothers and sisters off them streets, man. We want to get them from being a whore, from selling drugs. You understand? From doing crazy stuff out here, getting a lick, robbing folks, unaliving folks, all that stuff, crazy stuff out here going on. We want to get you out and away from that and in here with your brothers and sisters, you understand? Under Commanding General YaAhla. And we can do this right here, like you heard Precinct Officer Nashak say, right here in Cleveland. He said, we finna do this in Cleveland, man. We out here. We coming to camp. We're going to be at camp right there, whether it's at Tower City or wherever it's going to be at in downtown Cleveland. We're going to come back for our folks, and it's going to be more and more often. We got to get this Northeastern Ohio up to par and then this ISUPK. You understand? And you heard the brother say something about just call us, man. You go on to ISUPK.com, call that number and change your life. Call that number and look for that city that you need to be in, and they'll straighten you out. You understand? And that's how to go down. And we got Malach Ahmah saying, LeBron James voice, Nashak. He's still throwing jabs at you.
But hey, Shalach, to piggyback off that, like you said, we keep putting in this work, we keep pushing and pushing. Like, just imagine a year from now, we get at least one brother a month.
Yeah, that's heavy.
That's 12 men in a year.
In a year.
And believe it or not, those 12 men that's in the UPK are better than 1,000 men in the world.
You damn right. That's heavy, priest.
We have 12 men out here on the streets with us, fighting for the Lord, putting out this word to our people. Not even 1,000, 10,000 men.
That's heavy.
Yeah, that's my thing. Just get one.
I want to be the biggest.
He bring one.
I want Cleveland to be the biggest.
Yeah. Cleveland, it's a hard apple to crack, but
yeah,
I'm here now.
Right. We got to do this. And with that said, I just want to say big tawada to you, priest, coming into class. I know you're a hard-working brother, man, and you shut down some stuff so you can make sure you got home and got into the class. And I want y'all to understand this. Y'all have to appreciate a brother like that. You understand? This is a hard-working brother right here, man. And he shut stuff down. You know, he got his kids he got to deal with and everything, but he chose to come and do the Lord's work first. You understand? And he came to do that not only for the Lord, but he came to do it for y'all, blacks, Hispanics, and Native Indians. So this is something you definitely need to be appreciative of. Us priests out here, man, we don't do this stuff just for kicks and giggles. You understand? We do this because the Lord says to do it. You understand? We're priests, and whatever that Bible says to do, we have to do. You understand? Whatever Commanding General YaAhla says to do, we have to do it. And we got orders to come and do this, and we're doing it for our people. So I hope y'all understand that. Big priest, I just want you to know I appreciate you, man. Coming in this class, man. Been rocking with you. She's been good 4-5 weeks now. I think We had to miss last week with your schedule and everything. You had to leave out of town or whatever. But just come in, man. Just really appreciate that. And look, we got somebody that came in here. You know who that is?
Oh, God. Yeah, that's skills. You know what I'm saying? Shalach, you know, I got my eye on her. She better be in class.
He said, "Yep, thanks, priest. Appreciate you." Damn right, sis. We appreciate you for sure. You don't know what that do for us when you show up. Got our sisters coming up, showing up in class, showing support. You understand why we out here trying to help our people.
Hey, Shalach, hey. Oh, so.
Who is this, Shalach? You don't remember when the Cavs won in 2016? Cleveland Browns said, "This is for you." That's right. This is for you. It's UPK, these classes, us coming to camp, giving those flyers out, and y'all turning them away. This is for you, Cleveland. That's a big, heavy point right there, priest.
Hey, Shalach,
heavy point.
Salakia, hey, you seen Kales, right? I'm gonna put her on blast. You better check in the class tomorrow with Captain Hadar, 7 to 9, Detroit ISUPK.
Yeah, get in the class.
But I want you to watch. Make sure she checking the class.
I'm definitely. You know what? Now I'm gonna be looking for her. Now I'll be looking for her. Hey, Naamasha and Nadaba.
Get on.
We're gonna be looking for Kales to come into class tomorrow. Shocked and put her on out there. There she is. Kales 728. We're looking for her tomorrow in class. And here she goes. She said she's standing on her square. She said, "I will be there."
All
right, sis. We're gonna be looking for you. We appreciate you too, sis. Damn right. She said she's gonna be there. All right. Priest, we're gonna get you out of here. We know you came in. Not about said Khan. We definitely gonna be okay.
Yeah.
So the sister will be looking for you to come in too, sis.
Look, Salagia, one quick thing.
Go ahead.
You know I love the Lord.
Yes.
Because my son he hanging off the window ledge right now for the last hour. I said, "Nigga, you be all right. Got to do this class." But he about to cry. He hanging out the window ledge right now.
He ready for you to get it. He wants some time with him.
Yeah, he wants some time.
Here, man. But I just want to say, big Tawada priest for coming in. I just want to say Yahweh Hashem, Yahweh Shah Barakatah to you. And we'll go ahead and get into ISUPK security announcements.
All right, come.
Yeah. And I see you, sis. That's to you, Kels. Okay, let's get into these security announcements. Get y'all out of here. We didn't have y'all long enough. All right, Most High in Christ, priest.
All right, Lord Christ.
Yeah, Lord Christ. All right. This is the ISUPK security announcements. We are the ISUPK, where we started out on 1 West, 125th Street, Harlem, New York. Rules for new brothers and sisters. When a brother or sister comes into the school, they are off limits for 6 months. They are to be saluted only. They are here to shed themselves of the world. If they need transportation, the teacher will arrange it. If after 6 months, if a brother or sister has interest in a particular person, he or she must get permission from the head to speak to the brother or sister. There's another 6 months which the brother or sister will court each other. After 6 month period, the brother or sister will get permission from the head to marry. Tithes, which is a commandment, Numbers 18:21 and Malachi 3:8-10, which meant ma'asherah, which means a tenth in the Hebrew. 10% of every penny increase the Lord gives you. Give to the Treasury Department or teacher. Priest fund, free will offering, not mandatory, whatsoever amount you would like. Upcoming Holy Convocation. Let's look at the upcoming Holy Convocation again. Y'all want to make sure y'all get these. You understand? Because we have to keep these. This is something commanded by the Most High. Blacks, Hispanics, and Native Indians. So our next coming Holy Convocation, September 11th, is the memorial of blowing of the trumpets. So y'all get ready for that. You understand? So the memorial blowing of the trumpets is coming up September 11th. And then obviously the other popular Holy Convocation we have is the Sabbath class. That's every Saturday, you understand? Tune into the Sabbath class and go through the reading of the scriptures with the brothers in Hebrew and in English. You understand? Go through that, saluting the scrolls. You know what we do, right? Now, with that said, if a brother wants to become a trooper in the school, start wearing all black, boots, shirt, pants, headband, or scarf. That's it. We're going to salute out. And we'll see you brothers next week and sisters. Let's do a salute out to everybody. All right. Men of Israel, Imajim Shabbat, Imajim, Barak, Yahweh Hashem, Yahweh Shai, Barak Atah, Yazamatah. Do a courtesy salute to the sisters. Men of Israel, Imajim Shabbat, Imajim, Barak, Yahweh Shamar Alathan by Hashem, Yahweh Shai. Yazamatah. Class dismissed.